Hey guys, it's Liv here, and today I'm going to be showing you a apartment build that I did in the fashion district. Oh my god, I can never say it right. And this is the 121 Havakim house, I think it's pronounced. I don't know. It's been out for so long, and yet I still don't know how to pronounce it. I never have built in this apartment ever, not once, even in my own free time. So this was something really fun and exciting to do for me. It is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 1 laundry room, full-size kitchen, full-size living room, and dining room. This build was really fun. It was just to get my feet wet back again, just because I haven't put out a video, as you guys can see, like in 2 to 3 weeks, which is so abnormal for me. I like making videos, and when I'm not able to, it really frustrates me because I know that the more I put out, the more of an understanding you guys get of my building style and things like that. So I was really upset with not being able to, but I was just so busy. As you guys know, I just graduated from college. So as it goes, you have to start looking for a full-time job. And so a lot of things happened. I kind of have been working at my original job, which was a part-time office job at school. And then I decided to work for this company that my mom suggested that I did. I worked there for a couple weeks. It was really horrible and I hated it. And the timing of all the shifts was just, it wasn't working for me. I mean, from 10 to 7, I was gone. And you know, by the time I got home and like took a shower and like relaxed, I just did not want to make one video, not even build. And I just had no energy whatsoever. So I quickly realized that that is not a job I can work if I want to keep making videos. So I went on an interview for a different type of job that my dad had set up. And sorry, oh my God. And it went really well. And I would be starting on the 12th of August. So I would have better hours, 9 to 5. It would just work a lot better for me. So I'm really excited about that. But other than that, I really, really missed you guys and missed making these videos. I really even haven't been posting on Instagram because I've just been so brain dead. But, I wasn't even motivated to like build in The Sims, just play for my own type of, fun. And when I get to that point, I was just like, what? Like it's very rare for me to get there, but there are certain points with The Sims that I'm just like, I need to take a break. I don't feel like building anymore. I don't feel like playing anymore. And it got down to that point where I was just like, I don't want to create something just for the sake of creating it. I want to create something that I really love and want to put on my channel. And I'm proud to put on my channel. So that's what this build is. This is something that I thought was really cute. It was just a little cute family home. And right here I'm doing the parents' bedroom, which is probably obvious. And it is really different for me. I like playing with brown colors and things like that, but this is a lot more like copper and browns and neutrals and very different for me. So it's not my favorite room in the build. I would say that the living room is definitely awesome. It came together really, really well. I'm really happy with it. And that's where I stuck with those oranges and browns and taupes, and it came together really, really well. And here I was grabbing some stuff from the debug menu. At this point I hadn't updated my game yet, so I didn't have all the live edit objects that we have gotten in the recent patch where they've unlocked about over 1,500 items. And these are just items that you would see around the worlds of The Sims. So if you have all the game packs and all the expansions and things like that, you get about 1,500 items unlocked. I have all of the expansions, all the game packs, most of the stuff packs. I don't have all of them. I don't really care for outdoor living. I could care less. And I'm not buying, the other basic ones that came when The Sims started doing expansions. I'm not doing it. It's just horrible items. I've seen them. I've played with them because my friend has them, and I could care less about them, really. So I might not have 1,500 objects in my, show live edit objects, but it's close to 1,000 at this point. And if you're like me, you're lazy, and you don't want to go through all the debug menu, it's so disorganized. I really wish that with this update, they would have organized it. I think that would just bring a whole new level of playing to people. I know a lot of people, I hate looking through it. It's so disorganized. You can't copy items whatsoever. So if you like something and you want another one, a duplicate, it's not going to let you. The game almost acts as if it's not really there. So there have been amazing people out there who have created rooms and posted them on the gallery, and they consist of different categories that they have kind of shuffled together. And you can download those and put them in your build and just grab and go with what you want and then delete the rest. And I showed you guys how to do this with the pictures on the gallery, and I think it was in my single dad's home, where I showed you that you can grab these different paintings and things like that and art related objects and put them in your build, and they necessarily don't look like anything you have in the game. These are pictures or paintings that Sims have done and then people have posted on the gallery. So same thing goes for the debug menus. I'm not sure how they are categorizing them. I really haven't looked at it. Just like I said with this build, I didn't have the ability to go in there because I hadn't updated it yet. I was just more focused on I need to get in the game, I need to build something, put something together. So this is what happened. And right now we're off to the kids room, kid/toddler room. It was going to be 2 separate rooms, but then I thought, there's no window in this room, and for a nursery that's kind of depressing. So I decided to put this, I always forget what they're called, like an awning. It's not called that. They're like exposed wood beams, I guess. Beams, yeah, that makes sense. And I did kind of like an entryway into the nursery from the kids' room. So the family that I made for this household, I actually do have to fix because I have to add a cat, because there is going to be a cat in this build. I put all the things for it. And it's just like a kid's son, his parents, and they haven't gone pregnant yet, but they definitely want another one. So they've decided to kind of build a little mini nursery for right now. They're also kind of hoping it's a boy because the other one's already a boy, and if they're going to share a room, might as well. But you never really know unless you have, what is it? Command control center, I guess. I don't know. I haven't downloaded it. I really haven't used it yet. Like I said, I haven't been playing, and I haven't played with the Let's Play, and, I'm a little bit iffy about it. I got a pretty good review on it. I think that it's something fun for me to do, but at the same time, I know that people who watch builds, like speed builds and things like that, you necessarily don't always like to watch Let's Plays, and that's really the kind of corner I'm in, because I don't really watch Let's Plays at all, if at all. And I think that it would be better if I were to try new things, but at the same time, if you guys aren't interested in watching it, definitely let me know. Maybe focus more on builds, different types of builds. I definitely want to do some community lots. I haven't really shown you guys how I do them. They take up a lot of time. I don't care what anybody says, what they build. Community lots take a lot of time. And actually, I did record a community lot for you guys. I sure did. And did the footage grab it? No. Something's going on with OBS on my computer. I might have to uninstall it and reinstall it, but it's not capturing game pretty well. It captured this really, really well. But I did redo the sandbar in Sulani. Really nice, actually. It's pretty basic. It's not that big of a difference in a speed build compared to like what we get with Island Living, but honestly, I gotta look for that footage because I definitely recorded it. I definitely did. And it's really, really exciting, for me to do Let's Plays, but if you guys definitely want me to focus more on builds, I can definitely do that. And so with this room, I went a little bit more space theme, which isn't something that I do very often. I know kids that are interested in space for sure. I just wasn't one of those kids. at all. I didn't get interested in space and things like that until I was in middle school. So I was really excited to do a build like this. And this is kind of like the only playing area for the cat, which is the kids' room. I wanted to give the cat like really funky items from my first pet stuff, but I didn't want to like kind of throw and clash the living room with it. So I just left it in the kids' room, and hopefully they're not allergic. I have on, it's like Wicked Whims, and I have something else in my game that makes it feel a little bit more realistic. So, but again, I haven't been playing, so I can't tell you, but I know that there's some things that, that would pop up that you normally wouldn't see in your own normal day-to-day gameplay. And here I decided, I don't really put garbage cans in Sims rooms, but I think it makes it look a lot more authentic. I know I have a trash can in every room just in case, if I'm, especially in the bedroom, like if I'm doing my makeup and, Q-tips, things like that, like I like to throw it away. I don't want to walk all the way to the kitchen to do it. And so I think I put a trash can in everybody's bedroom. I didn't put it in the bathrooms, which I should have, but I also did laundry in this build. So that also kind of had to contradict itself in that way. And for the bookshelf, I've never actually used this swatch before. It used to only come in some pretty basic swatches, but it definitely got some new ones that I didn't realize. I mean, unless it always had black. I never realized that it did. So I put a lot of my Sim dolls up here, some alien little figurines that we got with Strangerville, and a snow globe from Windenburg of Nessie, and I always forget what those little blobs are called that are down there, the green one down there. But I put one of those, and I used this rocket ship as his lamp, and I just thought this room was so cute. I'm really happy with the way it came out. It's so different than the rest of the build, but I feel like kids aren't really entitled to the way that their parents decorate. And when I was growing up, my dad always let me decorate my room however I wanted. He didn't really care. And I used to have walls and walls covered in posters from like magazines and things like that. And I don't think you could see any like inch of paint. Like it was that severe. Maybe I should make like a crazy little girl's room because that's exactly what my bedroom looked like. And it's not really a nursery now that I'm looking at it. It's just something really simple. I didn't want to go too crazy with it, but they might not end up having a kid. They might, who knows? And like I said, it is a full dining room, so there are 4 seats, and then you do have a kitchen island. I did end up changing the kitchen. It does not look like that, and you'll see me go in and fix it. I built this. It took me like 2 hours because I was being lazy and watching TV. And I built half of it. Like after this point, after putting the dining room table, I went to bed. And then I had this dream. I don't know why, but I had this dream that the kitchen was different. That literally never happens to me. I never think, oh, well, what if I changed this? Like, I don't know why it came over me. Just because I really wanted maybe this build to be a really good one for you guys. So I was thinking about it as I was falling asleep, and I was like, but what if the kitchen's like this? Like, I would have more space, and it would make more sense for this family to do it this way. So that's what I end up doing. I end up changing it. So you'll see me. I literally the next day that I'm building this, I'm finishing it up. I'm like, I gotta change the kitchen. I have to. It's bothering me now. And I use this really cool canvas art that we got with City Living as well. I really love that one. I don't get to use it very often, but it's a really good piece, especially if you're doing like a teen bedroom. They have a lot of like dark, emo looking type of paintings and things like that. So it's a really good one. And I go with season end tables or nightstands. I don't know why. I'm in love with that one. That if you're really looking for any expansion to get and that changes your game and changes a lot of things about your builds, I would definitely recommend that one. It's just so cool and different. What I was really thinking about doing was this. And this is purely my idea. I've been thinking about this since I've decided to make a YouTube channel. Actually, before I decided to make a YouTube channel. Me and my sister play this game where we look at houses and we're like, could we build that in The Sims? And she's 13, going on 30, and she will tell you, like, yes, we could do that. And so she plays The Sims. And so I was thinking about it. There's a lot of really cool, beautiful homes near where I live in northern part of Illinois. And I was thinking about actually recreating them in The Sims for you. I don't know how detailed they would be, but they would definitely be as close as I could get it. And there's like huge, big Victorian homes and things like that. There's like modern homes, especially where I grew up. It's a little bit more east, so it's a little bit closer to Chicago. There's a lot of beautiful, huge buildings that were created, like all from like 1800 and on, and they're still standing because a lot of that district has been deemed as the historical district of that town, so it hasn't really been touched. And I've seen many of the houses like pretty much my whole life, and I've always thought, like, how could I make that in The Sims, and could I do it? So I think it's going to be a new type of videos that I'm going to create for you guys. And I really hope you guys are excited about this, because I have been dreaming about this since before I even realized I was going to make a YouTube channel. I was like, I should just make it for myself and post them on the gallery. No, I'm going to show you guys how I make it. I'm going to try and give you guys real life photos, but I also don't want you guys to know where I live. So it's a little bit, it's going to be a little bit hard for me to kind of do this. But other than that, I mean, you could research many of these homes and understand the architects and, their vision and their floor plan. And some of these homes are so old that they have the floor plans online. So I'm going to go into a lot of research about it. I'm going to do the build for you guys, create it as closely as I can, and then give you guys some history on the home, who the architect was, what families lived there, during what time was it, and maybe what they looked like. We don't have a lot of objects to do very old historical homes, so I am going to stick a little bit more in the mid-century modern field for a little bit. I'm hoping that the Sims team eventually comes out with some more, historical looking furniture and things like that, but I really have a feeling that they're not going to. So I'm going to try and make do with what I have. I'm going to try and use only, basically no CC, and hopefully it comes together really well, and I really hope you guys are going to like it. I have to go and kind of take pictures of everything and make sure that it all looks legit for you guys. So it's going to take me a long time to get there, but until then, I will let you guys know when I'm going to start on it. But so excited that I've told you guys, because I really didn't know how well these videos were going to do, or even how well I was going to enjoy making them. And I do enjoy making them, and I've literally changed my life career so I can, do this as well. But it feels right, and if I wasn't able to do this, I would be really upset. I'm a very big hobbyist, so there are things that I like to do in terms of hobby, and I like to consistently do them. And if I'm not able to do my hobbies and have a good balanced work life, then it's just not for me no matter what. So at this point, I really, really like the way that my channel is growing and doing, and I just want to keep going and give you guys something new. I don't want to just do basic speed builds. I want to actually do some historic type of builds, because that's what I like to watch. That's what I like to read about. I'm very fascinated with architecture on my own, and many of my family members are, so it's just very natural for me to kind of be in that mindset with my building. So this is how I redid the kitchen. It looks way better this way. I don't end up showing you guys the wallpapers that I choose for this build, but they are in the screenshots. Choosing wallpapers and things like that just take way too long, and this video was already like gonna be 30 minutes long, and I had to cut it somewhere, and unfortunately it had to be there. So, and then we got the cat bowl dish, and I think I put up a painting in here from, oh yeah, it's from one of those free updates that we got, a little candle here, and just a lamp. So other than that, I really hope you guys like it, and definitely give this a thumbs up and let me know what you guys think down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.